to save the IBC from the NCLT? IBC is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Insolvency means when a company or individual or limited liability partnership is unable to pay their outstanding debt. Few background related to IBC. IP is Insolvency Professionals. That is, you and me can be IP. When a company files for bankruptcy, then we, you or me or any IP, insolvency professional, will be assigned the management of that company. So we'll manage that company, we'll find out how to sell that assets of the company and how to pay back the dues of all the stakeholders. Insolvency Professional Agency, IPA. How we have become the IP, Insolvency Professional? We have given the exams conducted by the IPA. The exams are conducted to recruit IPs. And overall the regulator is IBBI, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. So overall these IPAs, that is companies which recruit the IP, or these IPs are overall under the jurisdiction of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of India. What happens when there is an insolvency? The case, if the insolvency is between the companies, if the company file any insolvency or limited liability partnership, then the case goes to NCLT, National Company Law Tribunal. If any individual files for insolvency or any partnership, then the case go to DRT, Debt Recovery Tribunal. So this article talks about that there is shortcoming in NCLT. Overall IBC is good, everything is good, but problem is in NCLT, when the case goes to NCLT. In IBC, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, all these things are there, and there is a time bound limitation that you have to solve the insolvency proceedings in 330 days. Committee of creditors, creditors means X bank, Y bank, Z bank, these are the creditors to some company. So committee will be formed to this creditor, then there will be voting. So they will have to, this IP professional will chart out a plan to liquidation of the assets. So these committee will have to put their signature for vote for the plan to pass. So this all should happen in 330 days. And then the role of NCLT will start. Now what happens? The author points out some limitation in NCLT. As there is time bound provision in the IBC, but the NCLT delays all these things due to entertainment of frivolous cases. Frivolous cases by promoters or creditors. let's say XYZ bank objects something, or any promoter of the company objects something on settled questions, even on settled questions, that is from the previous judgments, even then the NCLT entertains such things. So therefore there is a delay in delivery of the justice. And another problem is the members. Members of the NCLT are of two types: judicial and technical. Although there is a provision of the judicial member being a high court judge, but presently NCLT has many lower court judges. They don't have the much experience. So the author argues that the member of the judicial should be of high court, and benefit of the judicial member being high court, first of all, he has very good experience, he has the good stature, so therefore all the members they will not put the frivolous cases. And he will guide technical members very efficiently.